The census does affect everything from federal funding to representation in Washington, and that is why your response is so important. Our communities stand to lose a lot if we don't step up. Here's Channel 5's Christian Colon.
Census officials knocking on doors and holding events across the valley to encourage census participation, but the response numbers are still not high enough.
I was surprised at how incrementally slow the rise in the percentage of people that were participating was all along.
Hidalgo County at about 53% of self-response rate, Cameron at 51%, Starr at about 48%, and Willacy at around 42%. Low numbers that officials at Futuro RGV Forum today say could cause the valley to be undercounted, meaning less money sent by the federal government. And everyone today agreed they need more time.
We need to continue to do it to the finish line, and we need to continue to try to extend that deadline. There is no law that limits the date of the census. There's no reason why we shouldn't continue counting till the end of the year, for the benefit of the American people.
Despite battles in court, census officials are following the most recent deadline announced by the federal government, October 5th. But as leaders continue their push, Brownsville Mayor Trey Mendez also bringing up some familiar challenges.
People are just generally indifferent. They don't see why they should do it. Then there's some individuals up here on the border, and most of us are on the border, or at least have some ties to the border in this conversation, but some individuals that are living here are concerned about the citizenship.
Census Deputy Regional Director Kathy Lacey reminds people there is no citizenship question on the census. It's only 10 questions on how many people live in your home, date of birth, do they rent or own, sex and race, and Lacey also adding it's confidential.
All take an oath of confidentiality, and what that is, and this includes the person walking the street. They take an oath of confidentiality that any of the information that they collect they're sworn for life. If they release that information, it's $250,000 or 5 years or 5 years in jail.
Local leaders also urge the public to contact your senators and governor's office so they can push the administration to extend the deadline for the sake of the valley. Christian Colon, Channel 5 News.